Back out here bright and early this morning. I have the skid steer and I'm going to try to get some stone put on this driveway today. So I'm going to go ahead and get that unloaded. I have a truck coming in about an hour or so to bring some rock. What I'm going to do with the skid steer is I'm going to actually push some of this rock back. I'm going to see how there's kind of a dip right in here. I'm going to put a load of dirt in here and kind of help soften this transition. And I'll probably just maybe spread about 3 loads right in here to kind of see how I dumped that load yesterday in that area, and it'll just kind of raise the road up. And instead of having to dig a ditch down that side, I'm just going to build the road up, and that will create a ditch on that side, so any of that runoff will come down and then go down to the pipe that goes under the road. So that's the plan. Looks like it's going to take about 3 loads to do that. I'm going to unload this, push that rock back, and then go down there and go ahead and load some dirt up and bring up here and dump it out. It looks like the pile burnt down pretty good. I want to come down here and get a couple more loads of dirt out of this pile or the hole here. And I'll probably just grab the rest out of that pile right there. Bring the truck over here and haul that up there and spread it out for the road base. And then once I get some of that done, I'll probably come down here and throw those ashes over there into the pile. It looks like it's a little bit damp this morning. And maybe finish burning a little bit more of that stuff. And then I can kind of work on getting all that stuff pushed over there and the whole field in. So I'd kind of rake those ashes out, and I think everything's burnt down pretty good out of that. I got some roots I'm going to mix in with that. And I had thrown everything else down here in the pit. It seems to be burning pretty good. I'm going to come over here and push that up a little bit so that will finish burning down. Then after lunch I can take all those ashes and push down in here and mix in with that dirt and fill in majority of this pit. So that turned out pretty well, just the way I wanted it. See how it kind of raised it up, and once I put stone down, it'll definitely create a ditch right there. I need one more load right here and maybe two more right there. So I'm gonna go down there and get that. Bring it up here, dump it out, go ahead and spread that out, and then shoot, we can probably get stone all the way down to the culvert pipe today. May need to scratch up a little bit of dirt to put in here, but I'll see. They're gonna run the power down probably. I put the driveway a little over to this side so they got plenty of room to run the power down this side and not tear up the driveway. Utility easement. Brought some more dirt up here for the path. I've got 2 loads of stone. I've already spread one out, and there's the second one. I'm gonna go ahead and knock this dirt down, get it tracked in, and then spread that stone out and have it ready for the next load to arrive here soon. them into the hole over here, and then jump up there and grab some of those roots and kind of transfer it down over top of it. Mix it all together, but there's a pretty good little pile here. I figured I would scoop up what I could. As long as the wind stays blowing in that direction, it shouldn't be too bad. So we know how dusty ashes get. This is why it is nice to burn in the pit, but at the time there was a hurricane coming and I didn't know how much rain we were going to get, so I didn't dig a hole, because the only problem is you dig a hole and you get a hurricane, it fills up with water, and then you got a bigger mess than you have to start with. And I didn't dig the pit until yesterday, so it's just how it worked out. Dust. So the wind can't figure out which direction it wants to blow. Oh, that's a bad direction right here. Oh God. Hey, it's nighttime. Scooping some of these up and put them into the pit to get rid of this burn pile. As you can tell, everything is burnt pretty good. There's really nothing left. Pack that in and put the rest of all these dirt and roots on top of it. Ashes are in the hole. Machine is very dusty. Well, at least I got my leaf blower. I got a load of dirt and roots I'm going to come over here and dump, and I need about 3 or 4 more loads of dirt right there where I'm at. I'm going to go ahead and dig that out right here, jump on the dozer, push all this over here, then take that brush, push it over here to the pile, and then this area should be completed. I ended up getting 4 more loads of stone today, so I got stone all the way just about to the pipe, and I got to finish spreading that out, and that's pretty much going to finish out today. Silence. So I pushed a few of those brush piles from over there up here to the pile beside the burn pile. And I've raked through all of the dirt and roots that were mixed in over here and got the rest of the pit filled in. I pushed what was left of that brush, and there's a fair amount of roots and dirt. I'll have to sort through that with the excavator out, but I've got the truck loaded up. The hole's still probably 18 inches from being full. I'm going to take the truck and drive over it. I've tracked it in with the dozer on the lift, but that truck weighs 100,000 pounds loaded, so it ought to pack it down pretty good. And then when I bring the komatsu over here to finish dressing all that up, anything that's left, I'll just push it in there and fill in the top of these holes with that dirt. And then I'll dig another big pit over here for that pile right there, and then spread that dirt out in that first hole. So let me start this up and go ahead and roll this in. Then I'm going to jump on the skid steer and spread that dirt out and the stone, and that's going to be a wrap for today. Well, that makes a wrap for today. I've got that brush pushed up there, burn pile is gone, hole is filled in, got some stone put down. Let's see, we put down 80 tons today. He just had time to haul 4 loads, so I was like, well, that's better than none. So, and then I ran over this right here with the skid steer and smoothed out all that dirt that I hauled up here and kind of filled in those little terraces, kind of make it more of a even slope coming down. So especially when not exactly sure how they're getting to their house, it's flagged off up there, and I don't exactly know where the driveway is going to split off at. And then I got all this filled in and leveled up, because there's another house going to go over there, so I assume it's going to go somewhere through here. Might need to bring a couple more loads of dirt, put in right there, I don't know. But I got this leveled off and pretty much stone down here to the pipe, so shouldn't have to drive the equipment back up here anymore, and got a nice path to at least drive down here on now. Looks like a nice road to me. Shaping up.